All right. Hello and welcome everyone to your bar class. We got 45 minutes today. My name is Elena. We have for equipment, if you have a band, keep it close by. We're going to use it for mostly just our warm up. And then for later in some sets, we have some dumbbells towards the end for some upper body. Today's class is going to be a little bit more cardio based. So if cardio is not your thing, just take it nice and slow, move through those movements at a low intense. If you want to get your heart rate up and maybe burn a little extra calories, then this is going to be a little bit more of a high intensity bar class. And bar is normally quite low intense, but not going to be crazy. I'm just going to add about 30 seconds of, things like some cardio work in between the sets that we do. So a little bit here and there to get that heart rate up. So let's start with our warm up. Let's start with some arm swings. If you haven't set your watch for a bar workout, go ahead and log that. I will be sad if I forget. All right, bring those arms up and lift those legs. Three, two, and one. In front, open and close. Hello, everyone hopping on. Got a little bit of a high intensity class today. Don't let that scare you though. It's not going to be crazy. All right. And take it nice and wide. Inhale those arms up. Just a couple extra bouts of some high intense work to get that heart rate up, burn a little extra calories, and let's move it through side to side. Circle. Good. All right. If you have a band, you can go ahead and throw that band on around the thighs. We are going to start with just some banded squat walks to fire up those glutes. So we're going to bring it down, a little bit of that half squat. Wherever you got space, you can go side to side or you can just step it in and out. But we got 1 minute. Highly recommend the fabric bands. They definitely are the most comfortable. And if you don't have bands, sink a little lower into that squat. Make it a little harder. We're almost there. Wide and control that leg in. So don't just let it fly in. All right, we got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breather. And then we got 30 seconds of squats. Banded squats. Make sure those feet are slightly rotated outwards as you squat so that band doesn't pull those knees in. Press again, sit it down. And don't forget to breathe. Press those heels into the floor. Three, 2, 1. Hold it here at the bottom. Check your form. Look at the knees. Make sure they are in line with the toes or behind the toes. Strong core. Slightly tuck the tailbone under just a little. Pulse it down. Teeny pulses. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Shake it out. All right, those legs should be feeling relatively warm. Take that band off. All right, we're going to come to our standing plie work first. We're going to move through most of our legs, glutes and thighs before we move into our core round. So for our first one, we have a parallel squat. So like a chair squat. So hands are on your support. So that way you have a little bit more of that forward lean. But we're coming into a full squat here. So not so much of a, a plie squat. Sit those hips back. Legs are parallel and slightly under the hips. So it's a little bit of a narrower stance. We're sitting it back and down. 10 more. We got high reps. We're gonna sweat a little bit today. All right, we're gonna bring it down and hold. Now what you can do is take those hands off, reach them out in front. Pulse it down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Should be feeling it in those quads a little bit. Woo. All right, now that's our first set. We're gonna come into, you have 2 options here. We have 30 seconds of a HIIT type exercise. Your option 1 is a squat to a calf raise. Down, up, calf raise, lower. That is your low intensity version. Otherwise, you can do a light jump squat. Feet barely even leave the floor. You got 30 seconds. Choose what you're feeling. Down and up. Prioritize form as well. And feel free to do a combo. You can do maybe both. Remember those jump squats, if you are doing them, they are soft landing. Feet move through heel toe. We got 1 more. And rest. See, not bad, not bad. I hate jump squats, so we got those over first. All right, we have our plie squats, but they're gonna come in second position. And keep moving this around. So you want your support in front of you. And we're gonna take it wide, second position. We're gonna bring it down and up. Full sumo squat here. Ten more. Think of zipping those legs in together. Good, bring it down. Get comfy. Gonna be here. We have heel lifts for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sink a little bit lower, drop those heels. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. All right, move that support to the side. Grab a sip of water if you need it. It's really hot in here today. We got skater hops, side to side. So your low intense option is just side to side walks. And once again, we have 30 seconds. So you have lateral, side to side. Trying to really control as you come side to side. Works on that stabilizing glute. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, side to side. Remember, you can always opt out of any of the more high intense round. You can march in place. You can stretch. We're taking it up a notch a little bit today. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Breathe. We're doing good. All right, back to your support. All right, so we have lunges. We have 10 per leg, alternating. Actually, no, we'll go right leg first. Option. We're gonna do a heel, no, we're gonna do a heel raise at the end. So I won't torture you all the way. All right, right leg in front. Hands on the bar, or take them and put them on the hips, whatever is more comfortable. Send that back leg back and down, bring it in. Back and in. Again, watch the form on that front knee, should be in line with the ankle. All right, bring it back and down, hold. From here, that front heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. Drop the heel, pulse it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're working through the reverse. Ready? Heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand it in. Woo! Breathe. All right, we're gonna go onto that left leg. Left leg in front. Here we go. Stand it up. Nice strong core. Send that right leg back. Down and up for 1. Down and up for 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Bring it down. Adjust your form so that you have split weight between both legs. Heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand it up. And grab a sip of water. Take a breather. All right, that is our first tricep. All right. Good news is we finished that. The bad news is that we're repeating it. But it's not going to be as bad. Maybe. That's a lie. All right, starting with those parallel squats. We're only going for 8 reps this time, so we get like 20% off, okay? Here we go. Sit those hips back. Reach those arms forward. Come into your chair squat for 1. Down and up for 2. Otherwise, hold on to that bar for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lied. Let's go for 10. We did 20 last time. We'll cut it in half. And bring it down. Hold it. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. This is where those squat to calf raise comes in, or squat jumps. 30 seconds. Yeah, we're doing good today. Here we go. Bring it down. Choose your poison. You got 30 seconds. And remember, you can take it slow. Calf raise, squat, calf raise. Or add a little hop in there. You got 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, we have second position squats. Second position, nice and wide. All right, from here, nice big inhale. Bring it down. Bend those knees for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it down. Heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got the shakes. 8, 9, 10. And hold. Sink it lower and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand it up. All right, breathe. You get 15 seconds to breathe, and we have our lateral hops. All right, get ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and take it side to side. Really all about just pressing off in that stabilization in that leg. Now also just tap that foot behind, side to side. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Grab a sip of water. All right. Get ready for those lunges. Right leg in front. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Send it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back. We're going to hold right about here. We have our heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulse it down. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to get a little extra spicy. 3, 4, 5. Back to pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. All right, left side. Inhale. Exhale. Send it back. Down and up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back. 5. Heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heel lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulses. 2, 3, and 5. Stand it up. Oh my goodness. Take a stretch, take a breather. All right, take a minute, grab some water. All right, we're gonna go into our glutes round. We have our donkey kicks, so it is mostly hands and knees, donkey kicks, rainbow kicks, straight leg lifts, and lateral leg lifts. Glutes are gonna be on fire, I will not lie to you, but we're gonna do great. If you've been here for a while, I have faith in you. And if you're new, I hope you come back. All right. Get into whatever position you are the most comfortable with for doing glute work. If that is on the elbows, if that's on the hands, feel free to do a combo. All right, we're gonna start with donkey kicks. Now, if you want to really spice this up, you can add a band around the thighs and you can take it off at any time as well if it gets a little bit too intense. But we do have high reps of a lot of these and we're gonna move pretty much right through them for that first round. So you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself here. I'm gonna regret this tomorrow. That's okay. We're here. We might as well. All right, hands and knees. Right leg first. We're starting with donkey kicks. We have 16. We're gonna bring it up and down. Try to keep those hips square to the floor. Try not to let the back arch too much as that leg comes up. Where that leg stops is where that glute locks in and it squeezes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it straight, rainbow. So you're tapping from left to right. If you're on a mat, you're tapping from corner to corner. So we tap 1, over, tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're small movements. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Pulse it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Rock it back to a child's pose. So those pulses are quick, but they are controlled. I'm dying. All right. Here we go. Remember to keep it strong in those shoulders as well. Don't sink down. Try to stay up nice and strong in that core. Left leg, start with those hips, knees hip width apart. Bring it up. 1. Left leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it straight, side to side for rainbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. 16 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And rest. Rock it back. Oh, it feels so winded. Oh man. I guess that's what I get for being on vacation last week. Oh. All right, I'm taking the band off because we're going to go into a couple more single leg lifts, but it's going to come into a lateral leg lift, which is going to be a little bit harder. So single leg is straight. We're going to come to the elbows for these ones. So down to the elbows, extend that right leg out straight, tuck those toes. I want you to flex the foot. We're going to inhale, leg lifts, down and tap for 2, lift, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toes. Hold it at the very top. Squeeze through that leg. Pulse for 16. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Come back up to all fours. So hands under the shoulders. Now you have 2 options here for these lateral leg lifts. You are either going to do a clamshell, so legs bent as that leg comes out to the side, or you can do a straight leg lift. That leg extends straight and we lift. I would say the straight leg lift is like an 8 to 10 out of difficulty. So choose what's you're feeling good with. We only got 10 with a 10-second hold. Right leg first. Here we go. Extend it out. Feel free to do both too. Maybe 5 of each. And inhale, lift. 1, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe, rock it back, take a stretch. And this is all we have for glutes for now. We have some bridges at the end for a burnout round, but that's it. All right. All right, here we go. Single leg lift on the left. Take it down to the elbows if you prefer. Otherwise, you can stay on those hands. Lift and squeeze. Squeeze all the way through that leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7. Hold it, squeeze through, pulse it for 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, and rest. Woo, all right. Lateral leg lifts up to those hands. All right, try to still stay square over those hips. You are going to naturally lean a little bit more into that right hip. Here we go. Inhale. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Grab some water. So our core round, oh, we're not going to our core round just yet. We have our HIIT round. I actually left out the knee drives of the round previously because I think my brain is purposefully skipping them. All right, we got mountain climbers. Only 30 seconds. Take them slow. Take it into a down dog whenever you start to feel like you need a breather, and then come back down and continue. So come on up into your plank. Bring it here. Ready? Knees under. Knees, knees. Nice little warm up for our cores. We're almost there. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you can breathe and bring it onto your back. We're gonna get kind of the hardest core exercise out of the way first, which is our V-ups or teasers. I'm gonna show you a few different ways to modify these as well. So your first modification is gonna be legs straight out. Arms are gonna come all the way up. You can take a little bend in the knees too. Your goal is just to get all the way up. Roll through that spine to come all the way back down flat. And then use those arms, roll it all the way back up. So you're rolling through your spine. Now, if you have any spinal issues, and that's not your thing, you can hold a dead bug and go into dead bugs. So if you ever have any deep core issues, or if you have someone who has really bad bracing issues like post-pregnancy core separation, things like that, things that are you're doing a little bit more of a hold, things like dead bugs, you're going to want to opt for rather than more of a crunch. So if you ever notice doming in your core, that means there's a little too much pressure here. So that means we want to take off the pressure a little bit. So if you notice that any of these core exercises cause that, opt for a dead bug or opt for heel taps, things that help engage and brace that core in a better way. Okay, so that is your note for the day. Even I've never had kids, but I still get doming sometimes because I trained my core so wrong when I was young from gymnastics. So even I opt for those modifications quite often. All right, we got our breather. Our hard version is going to be a leg up as we bring it up. one at a time. Our hardest version is both legs, up and down at the same time. We have 20 in total. No, we don't. I lied. We have 12. Save you guys there. Our next round's 20. All right. Start from a laying position. Choosing whichever core exercise is going to feel good for you. We're going to go ahead and inhale. We come up for 1. And up for 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Roll through that spine. 9. 10. So it's controlled coming down. 11. Last one. And 12. Whew. All right, we got those out of the way. Not bad. All right. We have our bicycle crunches coming up next. So when you're in your bicycle crunch, starting in tabletop, hands come behind the back, behind the neck, and we bring that knee in. Think of bringing that shoulder more so across rather than just twisting the elbow over. Think of bringing the shoulder so that we get that chest lift, engages more of that core all the way across. All right, this we got 20. Here we go. Inhale and lift. Right. Inhale, left. 3, 4. Come back to tabletop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here in that chest lift position and bring it down. Oh! All right, we're doing good. All right, here's where we're going to go into a couple of those heel taps. So you can either hold a dumbbell from the chest. If you're going to keep your head down, if you have really sensitive neck or anything like that, you can opt to hold a dumbbell straight from the chest as you do your heel taps. Now, when you're doing your heel taps, sometimes what I see with people is they bend the knees to tap them, and the knees bend. The angle of those legs should never change, so it's moving from the hip. So yeah, right about there. Option 2, for a little bit spicier version, you're going to take those hands behind the head and you're going to hold yourself in a chest lift the whole time. Same thing, we got 20. My goodness. All right, inhale. Choose whichever version you are going for and start with 1 heel tap. 2, 3, 4. Look down at your stomach. 5. Try to keep that core engaged. We're almost there. And rest. I know that was possibly very brutal. Woo. All right, so we basically worked whole top to bottom abs. We worked cross front to bottom, and now we worked a little bit more of that internal deep oblique. So now we're going to get those twists. Now, again, if you have any sort of spinal issues, you're going to opt out of twisting. If twisting's not your thing, you're going to pulse back and you're going to do pulse backs. You can go modification is arms straight. If you want this harder, bring them up towards the ceiling and pulse here. All right. And if you want a progression for those twists, you're going to add a weight. And if you'd like an extra progression from there, those feet are going to elevate and come to tabletop as we twist. And we have, you guessed it, 20 reps. Here we go. Inhale, choose your version, and let's go right, left, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, not too bad. All right, come on into your plank position. All right. So we have a total of 45-second plank, but we are going to add in some plank jacks. Now, plank jacks are the feet either jumping out and in or a step out and step in. That is your modified version. We're going to hold our plank for 30 seconds, and then when we have 15 seconds of our plank jacks. All right. Here we go. Up onto those hands. Make sure those hands are under the shoulders. Pull that core in. Extend the right leg back. Extend the left. Come on up. Hold here. Feel strong in this position. Sometimes you just gotta almost trick your mind into it. If you're someone who's really good at planks, then I commend you. This will probably be, not too hard. I am not good at planks, guys. I don't know why, but planks are so challenging for me. They always have been. But we're gonna fight through it together. All right, 30 seconds has passed. Let's go. Either tap those toes out and in or add in little teeny hops to the corners of your mat. We're almost there. And rest. Step it back, rock into a child's pose. All right, we're gonna come right into our upper body round. And luckily we don't have anything too crazy with these ones. All right, we have 16 reps for our bicep curls. Again, you can do these standing or kneeling, however you're feeling. Palms out. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale. And go ahead and curl them up for 1, 2. I'm using 5s here. 3. But I also brought 10s with me. We're going to move through all of these rounds pretty quickly. Less rest. All right. Turn those palms inwards. We have camel curls. Down and up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, last one, 4. It's only 16. I don't know why I counted that way. All right, stand it up. You got 30 seconds of a pretend jump rope, or just march in place or walk in place. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Little hops. Feel free to go side to side. Do some double jumps. Don't trip over your imaginary jump rope. You can also skip. Whatever you got to do to move. I'll take it. You can walk, you can march, you can stretch. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe. All right, we have overhead presses. I'm going to use my 5s again. Here we go. We only have 16. Inhale, press, down, press, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, now if you have, let's see. Oh no, let's keep our light-ish weights. We have flies, so you're gonna come to standing. Then we're gonna swap them out for a little heavier. So we hinge at the waist. Arms come out. We lift. Arms open. Think of squeezing those scapulas together in the back for a reverse fly. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna grab my 10s for these ones just because we have some rows. So choose who you're feeling good with. Here we go. Roll the shoulders back and down. We come back to a hinge position and we row for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those weights down. I'm going to opt for my lighter ones one more time. We have our kickbacks, and then we're going to finish with a few glute bridges. All right, row those up, extend, kickback 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You guys were doing so good. We're almost there. You got 3 minutes, and only 2 of those are going to be bridges. All right, final burnout. Here we go. We got a regular bridge. We're going to bring it up. We're going to hold, and then we're going to do our pulses and then butterflies. So feet about hip width apart. Go ahead and press those shoulder blades into the ground. Come on up, however, either hinge up or roll up. Now go ahead and engage those glutes. Think of squeezing the cheeks together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold here. Pull that core in. We're holding. Nice big breath. Inhale. We're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and hold. Knees open. And they open, so like a butterfly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. If it's burning, you're doing good. And hold. Butterfly. 1, 2. Last one's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hips up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Bring those knees to the chest. Oh, we're doing good. All right, stand it up. Told you we didn't have a ton. All right, last. Whew. All right, our last burnout for those legs. You ready? I'm not. All right, here we go. Bring it into a squat position. Hold it here. All right, hold it. We pulse down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, lower, 6, lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Jumping jacks. This is your last push. Then you get to relax, you get to hydrate. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale those arms up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, open the chest. Bring it down. Take a couple nice big breaths. Roll it back up through the spine. Take those hands behind the back. Take a couple more deep breaths. Let that heart rate come back down. Good. Take that right hand up, grab it the wrist with the left, pull up and over. Same thing. Left arm up, grab the wrist with the right, pull it up and over. Reach for that right leg. Hold on to something if you need it. Give that quad a nice little stretch. Nice job. Other leg. Remember, your goal after this is to go get some protein. Any way you can get it, replenish those muscles, and hydrate. Take a stretch, wide second. Drop those shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Sink a little lower. Forward fold. Touch the ground. Last time, bend the knees. Inhale, roll up through the spine. And shake it out. All right, you guys, that is it for today. Great work. You survived. You did a great job. And I will see you next time.